What is up, guys? It's happy Friday. Finished our second week of remote learning. Next week we'll begin week 3. We have a bunch of updated assignments. Already has been updated. A couple of other things. We're gonna probably start using Writing City, which is I'm sure we'll explain to you at some point next week. I just wanted to give you guys a video, let you know that, I miss you guys, and everything's going to be all right, and hopefully we'll get back to seeing each other soon. So today's Friday, so I decided that maybe I'll do a little read aloud for you guys. I know you guys haven't seen or heard from me in a while, but I'm just going to make this video, put it out there for you guys. So I'm going to read you a story about Pete the Cat. And his groovy guide to life. So fun Friday activity. What you guys can do with this is maybe draw a picture of some of the things that you're gonna do when you're allowed to go back outside and things like that. I'm not gonna grade it, just a fun activity for you guys to do or to complete. But I'll read you the story. One of the cool things about this story is that it has a bunch of famous quotes from famous people, and we'll stop every so often to explain who these people are. Okay, so it says, life takes courage, be brave. And that's by Pete himself, right? And it says, to begin, begin, by William Wordsworth. There's Pete. I don't know Pete the Cat. If you don't know where you're going, any path will get you there, by Lewis Carroll. And go with the flow, Pete. Lewis Carroll is like a famous author, poet. I'm not really sure what he wrote, to be honest. Keep it simple and chill out, Pete. Life is simple, but we insist on making it complicated. Confucius, which if we would have kept learning about China and not had to participate in what we're doing now, Confucius is he's a philosopher, right? So he's a pretty smart guy. He thinks about a lot of things, and he came up with a couple of sayings that are still relevant to today. Far out with friends, you are never alone, Pete. Walking with a friend in the dark is better than walking alone in the light. Helen Keller. Helen Keller is famous person. She was blind and deaf and couldn't speak. Which eventually she learned how to speak, which is obviously how we got that quote. But there's a very famous book written about her called The Miracle Worker. And she's just a pivotal person in society for us. Opportunity is missed by most people because it comes dressed in overalls and looks like work. Thomas Edison. Amazing things will happen when you work hard. Pete. We all know who Thomas Edison is. Create the light bulb, things like that. There's Pete again on a tractor. You miss 100% of the shots you don't take, Wayne Gretzky. Pete says, go for it. Wayne Gretzky, famous hockey player for the New York Rangers. One of the best hockey players to ever play. When everything seems to be going against you, remember that an airplane takes off against the wind, not with it. Groovy, if you can try, you can fly. And that quote was by Henry Ford. Henry Ford, popular inventor, created Ford motor cars, was one of the people to first create cars for society. You guys will know this if somebody has a Ford car, things like that. Be yourself, everyone is already taken. Oscar Wilde. And Oscar Wilde's a famous author, poet. If you want to be cool, just be you. Make each day your masterpiece, John Wooden. Look for the good in every day. And Pete's drawing a little picture there. It's cool to color outside the lines, Pete. Every child is an artist. The problem is how to remain an artist when we grow up. And that's by Pablo Picasso. Pablo Picasso is a pretty famous artist. I'm sure you guys have all heard of Pablo. You must do things you think you cannot. Eleanor Roosevelt. Nothing is impossible. Eleanor Roosevelt, First Lady, married to Teddy Roosevelt, which I know we discussed in class. He's the president I told you was from Long Island. Write it on your heart that every day is the best day in the year. Ralph Waldo Emerson. The birds are singing, the sky is bright, the sun is shining, and I'm feeling all right. Be kind, for everyone you meet is fighting a hard battle. Plato. With a smile and a little kindness, you can make someone's day better. This too shall pass. Above the clouds, the sun is shining. Don't talk too much. A meowing cat catches no mice. I have not failed. I just found 10,000 ways that won't work. And there are no failures, just lessons. Everybody is a genius, but if you judge a fish by its ability to climb a tree, it will live its whole life believing that it is stupid. Albert Einstein. Being different is cool, and there is something that everyone can do. Hope is the thing with feathers that perches in the soul and sings the tunes without words and never stops at all. Emily Dickinson. Emily Dickinson's also a famous author. Most folks are as happy as they make up their minds to be. Abe Lincoln. Smooth seas do not make skillful sailors. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to stop you guys there because this video is starting to get a little long. I just wanted to give you guys a little reading. Did you guys hear my voice? What you guys can do with this if you want. Draw a picture, come up with your own saying, just like there's a bunch of sayings in this story. You can come up with your own little proverb or whatever. Write it down on a piece of paper. You can send them to me if you want. I don't care. It's not going to be graded or anything. It's just a fun activity. But yeah, I hope you guys are doing well. I hope to see you guys soon. I miss you guys, and I'll talk to you soon.